Hello and welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, Nadir Cindy. Even though 2 months have passed since the Brussels meeting, Armenia, which is yet to take concrete steps, is aiming to win time. But it should be noted that Azerbaijan's peace proposal is the last chance for Armenia. The 44-day Second Karabakh War led to a complete destruction of the Armenian army. There is no Armenian army now. I have said this many times here in Hadrut, a district of the former Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Region and a settlement of Khojavend district, and I can say it again. There is no Armenian army today. If Armenia tries to become a source of danger for us again, their end will be the same as in the Second Karabakh War. We can never allow any threat to be posed to our people, our state and our territorial integrity, even if it is outside the country, and if we see it as a threat, no one can stop us, said President Ilham. Even though enough time has passed since the latest Brussels meeting, current maneuvers of Armenia, which is yet to demonstrate a concrete position and isn't willing to do so, can't last forever. Iran's attempts to avoid the matter of opening of communications, recognition of territorial integrity and border delimitation are actually working against Armenia. It seems like Armenia, unable neither during the 30-year occupation nor after the 44-day war to let go of its caveman mentality in relations with its neighbors, fell captive to the Neanderthal-level thinking. Armenia was delaying and just winning time. What was the result of that? The result was total defeat on the battlefield and on political arena. The result was that Armenian ideological basis was totally dismantled. Almost 30 years of occupation did not make Armenian people happier. On the contrary, they have been known by the world community as occupants and aggressors, said President Ilham. For almost 30 years until the Second Karabakh War, Yerevan, which seemed interested in imitation of negotiations, does not abandon this principle. Known in the war as a tactical retreat, it is useless for Pashinyan's team to pursue a similar unfortunate strategy in the peace process. The revengeful forces occasionally raising their voices in Armenia should remember that this is the only way out for Armenia, their last chance perhaps. If they refuse, we will not recognize the territorial integrity of Armenia either, and will officially declare that, given the consequences of the Second Karabakh War, the Armenian side should understand what this might lead to, said President Ilham. The European Union allocated additional €4,250,000 for the mining of territories of Azerbaijan. EU Special Representative for the South Caucasus and the crisis in Georgia, Toivo Klar, shared this on his Twitter account. The post says, pleased that EU, as the largest donor, is providing additional €4.25 million to Azerbaijan to support the mining through the project, supporting safe return of IDPs through capacity building of Anama. A year has passed since the start of operation of the Unified Coordination Centers established by the decree of President Ilham. The centers provide labor, employment, social protection, medical and social expertise and rehabilitation, treatment, examination and other services to families of martyrs, military personnel wounded in war and people with disabilities. So far, 41,000 people have applied. They are provided with one-stop services for up to 40 institutions in 26 directions in an efficient and transparent manner based on the principle of citizen satisfaction. Since August last year, 11 coordination centers have been opened in those centers and regional branches of the State Social Protection Fund. A fire broke out in a forest in Khachmaz. According to the information provided by the fire, was detected in the forestry on the side of Khachmaz-Khudat Road. In order to prevent the fire, a fire engine and personnel of Khachmaz State Fire Protection Unit were involved in the area. The fire was prevented. Since the beginning of the summer season, 16 people applied to Baku City Emergency and Urgent Medical Care Station due to sunstroke. According to the information provided by Tabib, 13 of them were hospitalized and 3 people were helped on site. 13 of those who appealed are elderly people and 3 are children. In case of a heat stroke, it is important to immediately call an ambulance or take the person to a nearby medical facility after providing first aid, the information said. July 11th is World Population Day. Until May 1st, the population of Azerbaijan was 10,173,178 people. One of the reasons affecting this number in recent years is a new type of coronavirus infection. According to the information provided by Tabib, the number of people who died from COVID-19 in Azerbaijan is 9,719. Taking into account that the increase in numbers of the new infection cases, the population is once again urged to be careful. The importance of following hygiene rules and getting vaccinated is emphasized. That was all for today. Thank you for being with us and see you next time.